The Sun is a big star and the center of our solar system. It is 864,000 miles wide and can hold 109 planet Earths across its surface. To put in perspective its size, if the Sun were a hollow ball, more than 1,000,000 Earths could fit inside of it. The Sun is filled with scorching hot gases that account for more than 99.8% of the total mass in the solar system. There are 6 layers of the Sun: the corona, the chromosphere, the photosphere, the connective zone, the radiative zone, and the core. In terms of the number of atoms, it is made up of 91% hydrogen, 8.9% helium, and 0.1% heavier elements. By mass, the Sun is about 70.6% hydrogen and 27.4% helium. The surface of the Sun, which is called the photosphere, is a 300-mile thick region, and the temperature is 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The Sun is more than 27 million degrees Fahrenheit at the core. The Sun's core is a central region where nuclear reactions consume hydrogen to form helium. These reactions release the energy that ultimately leaves the surface as visible light. Earth revolves around the Sun, and the Sun rotates as it orbits the center of the Milky Way. Its spin has an axial tilt of 7.25 degrees with respect to the plane of the planet's orbits. At the equator, the Sun spins once about every 25 days, but at its poles, the Sun rotates once on its axis about every 35 Earth days. The connection and interactions between the Sun and Earth drive the seasons, ocean currents, weather, climate, radiation belts, and the auroras. Scientifically, we need the Sun to survive. Without the Sun's intense energy, there would be no life on Earth.
Welcome to the Creative Analysis exhibit. Let's take a closer look at some of the captured sunsets that we have here.
These sunsets were all taken on the Westside campus here at WCSU over the past couple of weeks. As you can see, the Sun creates a warm orange hue of light along the horizon, accentuating the silhouette of the trees. The Sun, being the focal point of the picture, shows complementary colors of blue and orange in the background that fade into the nighttime sky. While the Sun is setting, clouds that were once white and prominent in the sky become gray and gloomy in the absence of light. Take a look at Albert Bierstadt's Deer at Sunset. Artists can show the use of sun as a means of portraying the time of day. The painting captures the Sun as a vanishing point in the horizon. The deer is placed in the foreground, showing its distance from the Sun. When rays of sunshine pass through and around objects, unique patterns are made by the shadows. This is the art of shadow and light photography. Golden hour is the first and last hour of sunlight in a day. It gives off warm tones in the cutest of pictures.
Hi, welcome to the Textual Analysis Lab. Today we'll be looking at the works of Jimmy Davis, the Eagles, and poet William Wordsworth. We will begin with You Are My Sunshine.
In this song, sunshine is depicted as the narrator's happiness. The lyrics portray a person having sunlit qualities to illuminate one's life during even the darkest times. In this case, it can be interpreted that this person is their love, their only sunshine, as in this person is the only one they have eyes for. The sun could have been used to portray this meaning due to the fact that there is only one sun in our solar system, or because the sun is usually symbolic of happiness. The sun produces a bright light, and bright is another positive adjective to convey this feeling of happiness. The sun is also often associated with positivity and a carefree and unproblematic lifestyle. However, each use of the sun can differ depending on interpretations by the reader as well as the intended purpose by the author. For example, in the song Tequila Sunrise, the song name is essentially a drink. However, the song mentions every night when the sun goes down, just another lonely boy in town. This use of the sun is surrounded in more of a negative and sad connotation. This could be due to the fact that the sun was going away, and without this happiness comes sadness. The sunset and light of the day going away could be a trigger making the boy realize he's alone. Sunsets are often symbolic of the ending of something, for instance a relationship, or winding down and relaxing, hence the tequila sunrise being the only figurative light in this boy's life. Depicted through the poem composed upon Westminster Bridge. Within this excerpt, the words signify beauty. Ships, towers, domes, theaters, and temples lie, open unto the fields and to the sky, all bright and glittering in the smokeless air. Never did sun more beautifully steep, in his first splendor, valley, rock, or hill. The sunrise is described as glittering and bright, both positively connotated words. In addition, the sun is personified, steeping. He is depicted as beautiful and opening the sky. Sunrises can often represent awakening or the beginning of something, as well as a depiction of nature and God. This poem regards it as a description of nature. However, it goes further by describing the beauty of life through something as simple as a sunrise over a bridge.
Now listen to our historical podcast by Ariana.
Before monotheism, almost every polytheistic culture in the world worshipped a sun god. The Aztecs had 5 sun gods, each god marked an age in their history. The age always ended in disaster, which they believed was the death of an old sun god and the ascension of a new one. In ancient Egypt, Ra, the sun god, was believed to have created Earth. The ancient Egyptians believed that he sailed across the heavens every day in his boat. Every night he died and sent the moon in his place. He was reborn at dawn. Solar temples were built to worship Ra, and he was worshipped so much that some historians believe that this was the first monotheistic religion. The Roman sun god Sol Invictus was introduced in 274 AD and made an official cult by Emperor Aurelian. It is believed that Sol Invictus died on the winter solstice, December 21st, and rose 3 days later on the 25th. They celebrated him every year on December 25th. All Native American tribes worship the sun god. Most believe the sun was male, and many tribes believe that the sun and moon were siblings. The tribes saw fire as a power of the sun. Tribes mostly in the plains worship the sun by participating in sun dances to worship, seek power, and insight from the sun god. Those who participated in the sun dance would often go days without food or water, dancing with weighted bones around their ankles. Hinduism, ancient and modern, worships Surya, the god of the sun. He is believed to control the seasons, bring good luck, and is a supreme source of light and energy. They believed he raced in his chariot across the sky every day, driven by Aruna or dawn. Surya is still worshipped across India today in Hinduism.